is the North End. This is the North End.
Hey guys, JP California coming at you guys from a brisk, sprightly, sunny Saturday California day. Coming at you guys with a brand new 5 things we learned about the USA versus England that happened yesterday. There was no way I was getting to a video yesterday, but if you guys like this, please hit the button, like and subscribe to the North End YouTube channel. You guys are pushing the content. You guys are telling us what you want us to see. I can't wait for Villa to get back. I know a lot of the guys can't wait for club football to get back, but while the World Cup is on, we're into it. So here is the 5 things we learned about Here's the 5 things we learned about the USA against England 0-0 snooze fest from yesterday. Number 1, Walker Zimmerman. Walker Zimmerman might have had a pass rating of 87%, but that's not how the style of play came across yesterday. Walker Zimmerman looked scared. He struggled to play passes from the defense into the midfield. On 2 different occasions, those got intercepted and were counterattacks instantaneously. He seemed scared of Harry Kane. I think that PK in the first match versus Wales has really rocked his confidence. And Walker Zimmerman, to me, might actually be the weak link for USA's defense. Will Greg Berhalter sub him in the next game and put somebody else in? Probably not. I think Walker Zimmerman is the guy going forward for us. He just needs to be recalibrated. He needs to be, he needs a confidence boost. He needs a goal. He needs something to get his mojo back. I would like to see it because I personally really like Walker Zimmerman, but as of right now, he looks to be USA's defensive weak link. So, number 1, Walker Zimmerman. Number 2, USA looks better every game. And I haven't been that convinced by Greg Berhalter in the long run. But over the last 2 games, box to box, we do really well. Our possession, our movement, our control of the game was better than in the Wales game, honestly. It looked like England didn't have much of a fight in them. They were kind of playing for the draw. They didn't really want the big match that it seemed to be lived up to or played up to. But USA is doing better between the box. USA is controlling games more. USA is not a counter-attacking team necessarily anymore. USA seems to be a team that can control the tempo and control the pace and can move a ball from their own 18 to the opponent's 18 well. And that's good. We need that. We just need kind of the finishing touches. So number 2 is, USA box to box. Number 3, and this goes with the box to box, is once we get it into the opponent's box, we got nothing. Haji Wright had like 18 touches on the ball in 77 minutes. That's terrible. And the USA is missing a striker. We need a Clint Dempsey. We need a Josie Altidore. We need a whoever, a Landon Donovan. We need a somebody up top, and we just don't have it. Josh Sargent didn't really do the job last game. Haji Wright definitely didn't do it this game. Jordan Morris, I've made my points known about him. I just don't know who the United States has that'll be that guy that wins the aerial duels, that brings the ball down, brings other guys into play, and still has some footwork to add in with the rest of the guys like Weah, McKinney, Pulisic. I don't see that striker in the USA's arsenal. Unlike England, who had like a plethora of forward attacking players who didn't even play, like Phil Foden, Callum Wilson, and let's not forget Harry Kane, who looked good even though he's kind of injured. So USA need a striker. USA need a striker, and they need one bad. Number 4, set plays. USA needs to be better at set plays, period. They were unconvincing at defending corners. I mean, Harry Maguire is the most out of form player in this whole tournament, and he's still getting on the end of things. We got just kind of pushed around when it came to defensive headers, and we got to be better at that. We got to be more commanding. When you got players like Ream, Zimmerman, when you got Weston McKennie, you got to be controlling that area, and we just did not look like we were defensively. And offensively, how many corners did USA get? Like 10? It was unreal over like a 10-minute period how many corners USA got, 4 or 5 at least. And half of those can't even beat the first man. It's really sad to watch the offensive corners from the USA when we used to be so good at it. So for me, offensively, we need to be more precise. We need to be more efficient. We need to take our opportunities and finish our chances and just get a ball into a dangerous spot. And defensively, we got to win the ball out of the air. Like, it's just not happening. So for me, corners were just so poor from the United States yesterday. And last one, point number 5, Sergio Dest. Sergio Dest was pissed when he was subbed off at like the 77th, 81st minute, right in there. He was furious. The camera panned in on him, and he was talking to both the coaches. He was aggravated, and rightly so. He was one of our best attackers as a right back. He did really well. Sergio Dest should have been in the game for the whole tenure. Now, I don't know if they were worried about something, him getting a card or what, but I just don't understand that sub. And Sergio Dest clearly didn't understand that sub. And he had an 85% pass rating. He was playing well. He was getting up well. He was attacking well. Maybe they thought his physical numbers were dropping. Maybe he wasn't giving the energy that he needs to as a kind of bombing right back. But he was one of our better players in the game. And to sub him was a really strange decision by Greg Berhalter. And clearly it upset Sergio Dest. So much so that it played through to the cameras and to the audience worldwide. And that's not really what you want to have at a World Cup, is the showing of a displeased player because he doesn't agree with the substitution. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of USA fans didn't either. It seemed like Greg Berhalter just made that sub because he thought he needed a sub, which, let's not even get into the subs who did not do anything. They didn't show any change to the game. But I don't know why he's taking off Sergio Dest, who was one of our best players. I don't know. So there's our 5 things. Walker Zimmerman, weak link. Box to box looks better. Number 3, USA needs a striker really bad. Number 4, corners, they need to be better. And number 5, what is up with Sergio Dest and Greg Berhalter? Guys, this is JP California. Little bit of a headache today, hurting from yesterday's game. Coming at you guys from sunny Southern California. Get at me in the comments. Tell me why you think Sergio Dest was brought off. Like and subscribe to the channel. Get after me. But guys, this is JP with the North End YouTube channel. Have a great weekend.
This is the North End. This is the North End.